Hey there, Silver-Tongued Devil here, and in this video we are going to be looking at In Death Unchained, Fletcher, continuing on in my style. So what I do in Fletcher, just a quick overview for those of you who haven't really seen Fletcher or what it is. It's basically a sub mode or like a mutator or another way to play the main game of In Death Unchained. Every arrow that is drawn is a special arrow. Every time you miss, you take damage. Scarce health drops, only after pits and bosses, and no shops. This kind of needs updating because they've increased the health drops. But you can't just pick up health willy-nilly like you can in the main game. Teleport arrows can't damage enemies. This is also true. No achievement progression. This is a lie. You can progress through the game in Fletcher, in Purist, and in Mortal. There's actually good reason to do so in these as well, because they can help you with getting some of the longer to get achievements. I got my, on the Pico, I got my 103 orphan kills or 106 orphan kills by going on to Mortal. And something else that has come up recently, and I'll just address quickly before we crack on with the game, is... gotta find it first. Keep on showing you how to deal with Asmo in this mode, or really even Asmo in general if you're not particularly good. Asmodeus, the end boss of the game, and you're not particularly good at dealing with his flying skulls. There is an achievement called Exploding Head Killer, and we can get it up from level 1 to level 2 to level 3. When this one's at level 1, you won't see level 2, and when it's at level 2, you won't see level 3. You only see the next level when you unlock the previous one. And once you have it up to level 3, it extends the time before the heads explode. That is all Flaming Skull heads. If you don't have this unlocked to level 3, Flaming Skulls will literally get next to you and explode straight away. You don't get that 3 to 5 second timer that you normally would. So I just wanted to make sure that people are aware that that is an achievement. And it's very easy to get as well. You just go into Abyss, kill the groups of exploding heads, die, reload, go back in and do it again. Anyway, so we're going to play Fletcher. We're going to play some Fletcher and see how quick I can die. So, the way that I play Fletcher, usually, when it's not a tournament, as, you know, again, it's going to be sucking lemons for some of those of you here. Hello, Ray. I hope you just caught that a little bit. And hello, Liz. So, yeah, you might want to rewind just briefly, Ray. I just went through the Exploding Head Killer thing because I know you put a comment about it and that. I'm sure you're up to speed now, but I wanted to mention it because you did ask. So, and it's a good question. It's a good question. Right, so how do I play this? So, normally the way to play Fletcher would be to headshot every enemy because that's how you score. The problem is, headshotting and hitting enemies all the time is really, really difficult. So, let's just go after the high priority, high yield points, shall we? Now, what would they be? That's right, orphans. And more orphans. The first thing we are going to do, though, is we are going to put some headshots on some enemies. Namely, ones that are up and out of the way. We are going to cycle our arrows to try and get a very good arrow. Oh, we did die. There you go. Bear with. Oh, hello, Journey. How we doing, dude? Welcome to the channel. I don't think I've seen you here before. Pit ghosts. What, in Fletcher? Be careful. Use slow time. Abuse slow time like it ain't no thing. Now, well, we'll get in there and I'll show you because I'm going to have to be very, very ginger with the old pits now that we're at cycle 5. For Fletcher, anyway. Going to have to actually start taking this seriously if we want to get much further. So, hail of arrows. But first off, we're going to cycle through. So, I'm not going after enemies here in the attempt to actually kill them. I'm going after enemies here to cycle through my arrows. I want very specific arrows. I want a very high damaging arrow. He's doing a great job, isn't he? I want a very high damaging arrow that I can close in with the orphan and plant all of it in her face. So, now the other thing to note as well in Fletcher, there are 2 arrow categories that do not count as misses if you miss with them. They are Cupid's Wrath, didn't take any damage, and the other one is Divine Sight. Now, these arrows are a bit garbage for what we're looking at doing. Winter's Bite can do a job. I'd rather not, though. Oof, that was close. We're running out of contestants here. As I said, I don't want to be really taking this many shots to do this. But I'm not exactly getting an option. Okay, Winter's Bite ×3 is all right, but it doesn't do... The problem with it is it doesn't do a lot of damage, but it does freeze the orphan for like a split second, which allows us a reasonably decent follow-up shot. If one of these knights is going to follow me up here, though... I definitely heard the sword shing. No? Okay, fine. Oh, we might have got lucky, though. We have got lucky. So the orphan, I think the orphan can only spawn in one area at this bit. And, what the heck? She spawned in this little alcove here. Now, what we want to do, we don't want her running towards the enemies. So we're going to get in there, we're going to go to the other side of her, and we're going to try and herd her this way. Note how she freezes there? It's only for a split second. That is not good news. In fact, that's very bad news. Where have you gone? That's one hell of a teleport. Tell you what we are going to do now. We're going to do that. Out. And we're going to leg it. Now, this is another technique. Shouldn't have taken a hit then. That was very lazy. The pit is there as well. Now, this is another technique that you can do when you haven't got ideal arrows. It's not the greatest of techniques. It's something you should do as kind of like a last minute-er. So if you do what I did then and you don't get the rub of the luck and you mess up your orphan take, what I've done there is I've hit her and done her some damage, and I've got out of there as quickly as possible. 2 seconds. Are you coming? You are coming. Now, what that will have forced the orphan to do, because I have run away from her, is despawn. And one of the ways that you can ensure that that happens is by putting some kind of status effect onto the orphan before you leave. When she despawns, she'll still, when she spawns back in, she'll spawn back in unaggroed and still very much damaged. I mean, she hasn't been that badly damaged, but you know. But we can hear her. Cycle Cat 5, that'll do us. Now, the only problem that you have with doing it this way is now we've got to find her. There she is. Still playing the running game. And now we leave. Note how she was at very low health. Don't want to deal with any of you guys. I mean, you can have that, and then I'm going. Note how when we got there, she was at about half health, and that's because we had damaged her a lot. So, it's a technique that you may find yourself doing at very, very, very high cycle orphans. in that you go in there, do some damage, and then if they run off into an area that you can't follow and there's a lot of enemies and there's the possibility that you could take a lot of damage, you run away from them. It forces them to despawn but still maintain the damage that you've done to them. It also de-aggroes them so they're not going to leave. And this works in twofold ways. As long as there are plenty of enemies around her, the further you get away from her, the less priority she has, and so she gets despawned in favour of the ones that are closer. But if you get far enough away from any enemy, you'll see those guys are standing up there on the roof. Try and get up here, and you can see now that they've despawned because I'm too far away. If I jump forward a little bit, they'll respawn. Jump back a little bit, despawn. The pit is one of the reasons why the pit is difficult. It would, but because the pits are so small, it's very difficult to get the orphan to despawn. Just deal with these. It's a very high level. Hello, Von. I thought, to be fair, I didn't. We were going in pits. I didn't think you were going to turn up. Where's that guy teleported to? Is he teleported down the bottom there? Definitely heard someone teleport. Don't want to get snuck up on. Nah, never mind. Okay, so yes, that technique works in the pit, but the problem with the pit is you need to get far enough away from the orphan, which is very difficult because the pits are quite small, and there's not as many enemies down there. It's not quite as dense and as big as these levels can be. Like, for instance, the entire pit is probably, I don't know, like this, but all on one level. It's all very close, so it's difficult to despawn enemies down to just distance alone. However, you can despawn them, and this is part of the reason why I have this technique of going in there, killing her, and running away quickly, because it despawns all of the enemies that you've just aggroed. So yeah, pits are a problem. So what we're going to do here as well, again, my patented entrance for pits here, we're not going to get close to the pit because everything will spawn in and then we'll have to deal with it. We're going to teleport into the pit from back here. And the reason being is because where we teleport into the pit from is where we will leave. Okay, Reformation. Now, we are going to have to be a little bit more clever than normal with the pit because we're at double damage. But if I alert her by accident, which can happen when you're throwing all of these effects around, we're going to have to move. So let's see what we're up against first. Oh, good. Skeleton archers. I can't foresee any problems here. So this is already one of the lousier choices of enemies that we could have for the pit. But let's see what we can do. Yeah. Quite. Now, here is a problem. That curse is going somewhere. If it latches onto the orphan, that will alert her, if I remember rightly. So we might... gonna have to listen out and see what she does. If she starts... Oh, hello! Fancy meeting you here! Okay, so that kind of makes our mind up for us. Where are you going? Back that way. Oof, you little shit. Almost. Now, if we let her get a decent amount away from us, she won't teleport away. She'll just teleport up, which allows me to close the distance. Right, okay. Difficult part actually done. Ish. Now we've just got to deal with the fallout. You gonna stay there? Oh, be a love. Damn it. Okay, one. So, on the question of if an orphan was to get cursed, would it move? Yes! Yes, it would. Oh, sod off. These shots are way too long range for my liking. That's not a good arrow. Shorty got low. And back again. So I'm trying to be as careful as possible, but look how much I am abusing slow time whilst I am doing all of this. My finger has barely left slow time. And there is a good reason for that. I don't want to die. Not too concerned about points here. I'm just concerned about getting out of here. Ugh. I'm just concerned about getting out of here with as much life as possible. We've already taken one hit. I don't want to take any more. Hello, Sean. No worries, dude. You're fine. Lovely. Yeah. Don't jiggle jiggle, it folds. So, now one of the things that you can do, and this is a technique going back to my barrage of needles days. Once you have alerted an incubi, if you look here, okay, well, that'll have to wait. We're going to have to deal with him first. Oof. Okay, maybe not that way. Let's retreat a second. Come on in. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Oh, good. Now, we're going to have to deal with him first. Now, one of the things that I've actually been practicing with as far as skeleton archers, and this is for really, really, really high cycles, is to stick them before they can stick us. Now, I know where he is, so if I can teleport right next to him and behind him. Now, this is the dangerous part. Because, as we know, it's these little pirouettes that the enemies do where you miss your shots. But if you teleport behind them, they have to turn to face you before they can fire, which can give you the drop on a skeleton archer, as opposed to them getting the drop on you. You're going to do your thing. Yeah, you're going to do your thing. Nice miss. Excellent. A plan for cycle 7. Mate, I don't even have a plan for cycle 5. Okay, other than take it slow. So you can see that I am dealing with one enemy at a time because I do not want to take hits here. There are going to be effects that my arrows have on enemies that are going to prevent me doing that. That's when I'm going to abuse slow time. Now that we've cleared this area and we have an incubi, if we look here, now that he's alerted, he will eventually teleport here. It could take some time. Make sure you haven't got anything behind you. But the important part is once they're alerted, if you look at this area, this is a valid area for the incubi to teleport into. Why, I don't know. It used to be great for getting the incubi to teleport into these nice tight confines and then getting barrage of needles headshots on him. That's why I know this. It's not because I'm a dork or a nerd, alright? There's actual, you know, points, practical... Alright, okay, maybe it is because I'm a dork or a nerd, but still, it's useful information. He's not going to do it, though. Don't do what I'm doing here and get... you are in a bit of a weird situation. If you can get multiple of them alerted, there's the, you know, there's a bigger chance that one of them will teleport. And they usually only teleport in there one at a time as well, which is good. But we have alerted something. So I have alerted, step back, deal with what I've alerted, and then wait. This is the important part, because I might have alerted more than I thought. Oh! Fancy you deciding to teleport there now. Hello, K2. So, now we've got this guy all to ourselves. And as I said, the reason why I used to do this... Oh, good job, that was the divine sight. The reason why I used to do this is for this very needle. Because you could go... And all of those little 66s used to count as headshots. Not anymore. But this is a nice and easy way to deal with something that isn't usually a threat on its own, but when you are fighting other enemies, they have a tendency of hitting you with those fireballs. Oh, they are loving it. Now, it kind of looks like they're actually teleporting behind me. They're not. He decided to teleport there whilst I was looking there. It was the fact that I looked away and then he teleported is the reason why he's where he is. The enemies in this game do try and keep things fair and try and teleport into your line of sight. If we can get headshots here, happy days. It is quite a big target. I'm not too interested. I just want it dead. Got a lovely corner there for you. Oh, we've alerted something else, though. Oh, lovely set of arrows. Yeah, no, Skelly Archers. Skelly Archers are the exception to that. Skelly Archers will... Come on! Skelly Archers will teleport out of your line of sight. Come on! It's right here. As you can probably appreciate, though, me waiting and I mean, I know this is the peak of live streaming technology and entertainment, me standing here looking at a torch. It's a very nice torch and a very nice door, but I can't stand here all day waiting for these guys to teleport in. Let's get the rest of these ghosts done, because this bit is going to be slow enough. He might teleport into that space, and they can teleport up there as well. My theory with Incubi is that because... That was very close. He literally had his finger up my nose as I put that barrage of needles into him. Whew! Give me chills. Right, anyway, so, jump scares already. That's a good reason why you wait. Now, and do the whole counting to 10 thing, just in case you think you've alerted, or you have alerted a little bit more than you think. Right, this is going to be difficult with that Incubi up there. Ideally, what I want to do is teleport into all of that group and headshot them all. There's a skeleton warrior there and 2 archers. We're going to do that whilst he's firing his fireballs. Wait for the turn on you. That's a lucky arrow to get. That's a good arrow to get. Curse. I know, right? What a service. Didn't even ask. What a guy. Skelly Archer in the back. Let's get out of line of sight of him. Thank you very much. I don't want to shoot him. A, whilst he's got an explosive in him. B, whilst he's on so low a life. C, whilst he's being very dramatic. And D, whilst there's other things about as well. But again, if that doesn't show you how much I'm abusing slow time, nothing will. That is a great arrow. Ah, why you go there? Now, that one... Homing arrows. Homing arrows, or possibly... Right, so what I'm going to do here, because this is a bad situation to be in, is I'm going to wait for the draw. I'm going to teleport past. That's hitting him in the head. No, it isn't. That should be enough. Lovely. So, every time you see the arrow come up like that and I'm not drawing it, this game is in slow time. Hopefully you can see why. Just makes very difficult and very tricky situations a lot easier to deal with. Right, so we would like to get that guy, but he's too high up. I ain't even going to risk that shot. Even with like a ×5 variety. I mean, that one I'll take. But we've also alerted a ghost. Oh, you bloody tracking. That was the shard's fault. Not the wall. Nothing to do with me trying to shard into a wall. Not at all. So let's take this guy out. Good. And at this cycle, you should be taking the pit slowly. Double damage is no joke. The fact that I can also take damage from individual hits is also no joke either. Note how I'm not really trying for headshots either. And the reason being is I don't want to risk it. I'd rather just take him out. We're not playing the incubi for points on Fletcher. Gonna have to come back. Yeah, I know, right? And done. I suppose, so here's another thing that I've never really talked about either. In this mode, it's kind of a thing. It's a military doctrine. And it goes, take your chances early. And it kind of works for In Death Unchained. Take your chances whilst the enemy are unalerted and not aware of your presence. That's when you want to be diving in. That's when you want to be going for the crazy place. Not when everything's already alerted and breathing down your throat. That's the wrong time. That's when you should be retreating. It's a lot of ghosts. So, as far as ghosts are concerned, with the pit, stay away from the walls. That's the biggie. I should be okay with this wall because I don't think there's any ghosts around there, or if they are, they have been alerted. Don't get Cupid's Wrath because it goes straight through them. And again, shot slow time. If you see one of those, get rid of it quick. Shot slow time, shot slow time. After every shot, your next button that you should hit should be slow time. Especially when dealing with ghosts, it gives you the opportunity to assess your situation. Hopefully the curse will attach to you and do me a job. Now I'm going to look over here, but I'm also going to keep an eye out. He's probably going to go behind me. But if I'm abusing slow time, and I hear him, thought I heard him. Oh no, there he is. And I can get behind him. I can plug him. And then we let his explosion, the explosives, do the job. On that guy. So here's a chance. Okay, now that I've seen that ghost, I'm not going for that. waving, obviously it increases your alert radius, or the radius that enemies can get alerted to you, so always wave to them when you're trying to get their attention. I mean, it's polite as well, if anything. Great job. Oh, right in the eye. That's fantastic. I love it. Hand of God is a fantastic arrow to fight ghosts from, for obvious reasons. If you get a Hand of God down, and there are ghosts nearby, make an attempt to draw them to you. It'll again make dealing with ghosts in the pit easier. Yeah, no, there is that. There is that. So let's get this ghost before it can do anything. Now we have got a Curse of God going down there. I'm going to put my back... actually, that's probably not a great idea because there are ghosts about and I don't know what I've alerted up there. That guy is cursed. Let's try and draw him away from where he was. Not because he's too much of a threat, but because I don't want to have to deal with more than one enemy at a time. Do bear in mind as well, Incubi's fireballs do sound... Hello, LG. Incubi's fireballs do sound like arrows when they impact into walls. So don't think that you're being shot at by something you can't see. Well, very good. Very good. I will tell you now, you'll need more than that for the finish. So what I'm doing here is I'm trying to teleport at the same time as he shot, so that I'm past him. Did the other one just teleport? No, he didn't. So that his shot is just leaving the bow as I'm leaving where he's targeting. And the reason being is because they can be incredibly fast. Chill out, dickwad. Hello, Travis. We just need... What's his name? It's been so long. I can't remember it. He's on the fucking cover. Cam. We just need Cam in here now. Hello, Travis. We've got the whole OG crew. Or, well, what's left of them anyway. Beanie was in here, even in here earlier. I don't know if he still is. He never leaves. Right. Let's get that done. That done. That done. Yeah, I do feel the same. I do feel the same. At the moment, I'm trying to take the pit. I'm still doing it my way, but I'm trying to take things very gingerly at the moment. Right, I'm going to wait for him to turn, because I want him to go back into the wall, as opposed to that way. By the Divine Sight's high. Good. Yeah, just waiting for Cam indeed. Say that again, Journey. Want to compete against one another on a standard run? I mean, you can't really. What's the criteria? That's a lot of ghosts. So let's give them lots of room as well. So this is the other thing with ghosts, is make sure you are far back, especially in Fletcher. Make sure you are far away from the wall so that you have got plenty of time to deal. Ah, got ya. I mean, yeah? Ah, right. It's time for us to make hay whilst this sun is shining and leave. Yeah, he's not wrong. So, we've got our life. We have got a homing shot here. But there's no real point to doing that. Fact of the matter is, we're done. We leave. We've done very well on that pit by slowing it right down and getting very fortunate with the orphan. To be fair, it's a shame that the challenge system from the old In Death isn't in the game anymore. Because that would have been perfect. Didn't hear you. So, we don't even need to be doing this. Die already? Right, let's go and find some other people to play with, because I do not need to be here. Anakim 5 is going to be a task. Winter's Bite. Winter's Bite is an arrow. Just have to not mess it up this time. Oh, what, In Death? Oh, the original In Death. I don't. No, I don't. I've tried playing it quite a lot on stream, and it's quite a lot. Even though my PC's quite good, I think streaming that at the same time as trying to play it is quite a bit. But the other problem that I have with In Death is a lot of those creature comforts that we all take for granted are all gone. They're not in the game. Not in the game at all. Right, so we're going to try and do this a quicker and dirtier way than usual. We're going to try and take out some of the waves, and then we're going to try and get his life down reasonably low. The problem that you have with Anakim here is alerting the knights and keeping things quiet on Anakim is almost impossible, and it's all down to one of the arrows that I actually like in Fletcher. It's all down to his Year's Wrath. Right, let's actually make sure we hit him. You should burn. Good. Good. And textbook. Right. Let's come right back here. Right back here. Don't you dare. Good. So here's a problem. Fuck. You know what? I'm just going to get another Azure Sphere. I could shoot that into the ground, but I don't think it's worth it. I really don't. Right, let's think. Let's pop that into him here. Okay, so we're in this corner. He should go to that corner. That's good. We want to take out these knights now. don't really want to be doing... Yeah, no worries, dude. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, it's my only concern with it. Oh. Okay, here we go. This is good. Let's take you out. Let's take you out. Take you out. The explosion should finish you off. That'll get you. Excellent. Okay, so have you teleported through? Yes, you have. And lovely. You're done. And you're done. Cool. Right, back up here. There's always one, isn't there? There's always one. Right, let's see what we can do about it. Let's bring the knights. Let's draw the knights off a second. See if we can convince the archer to teleport. No. Slow-mo in. Where's he going? Oh, Anakin. You're such an idiot. Right. Let's go and get the orphan. The orphan? Yeah, that'll hurt you. Oh, that was unnecessary. Right, we need him over here. We then need to get into that corner, and then we're going to try and bingo him. Right. And go. And then we hide back here. And then we teleport across there. And hopefully that'll get him going across. Now we're going to set him up for the kill. Damn, he's going to come across. Okay, this can still work. Let's deal with those. Good job that was that. Oh no, he is going across. That's good news for us. No, he's not. Okay, 1, 2. Put that hand of God there. Now we have to go for headshots. At least initially. Ah, fired one extra one. Damn. But that's the way to do it. Basically. Now I know some archers teleported in there at the end, but because I was facing front this way, they can't start shooting at me from behind. They would have to teleport into all the nasty that I'm putting down in this area. And more often than not, that'll damage them, stagger them, or they'll get caught in a hand of God bubble or what have you. All in all, I'm quite impressed with myself on that, so well done me. I'm actually going into Paradise Lost with full life on cycle 5. I'm quite happy with that. Because I usually, it's, again, out of practice, what can I say? But again, absolutely overusing slow time is key. Now, this one we are potentially going to be a little bit more ginger on. I'm going to try and arrow cycle, because I know there's some enemies in here that are all by themselves. That's not ideal. Yeah, I was quite happy with that. And there, and up there, and across there. Risky shot. That'll do. Right. Right. Now, I've alerted a lot of nasty. So, we rest in Sanctuary. The enemies are a lot more aggressive the higher cycle you go. By jumping out of the level and coming back in, guess what? Everything gets de-aggroed and everything goes back to where it was. I find that's especially important on Paradise Lost. I didn't need to do that, but I thought I would demonstrate. Because as you can see, we just literally skipped past all of these guys. And now it's as if I was never here. I think it's worthwhile showing off at the very least. As cycled our arrow for us. This is something that I think LG talked about as well. Just by resting in Sanctuary and coming back out, you can change your arrow over, but you don't really want to play that way, because that would take a very long time. We are a little bit screwed with a wildfire, though. I wonder, I can probably get on top of that roof. Shoot you. She out on the end? No. So at this point we are cycling arrows. Gosh, she's going all the way up. Well, if anyone wanted to have a peek up of a Banshee's skirt, there was your opportunity. Right, so volley 3 will do for now. Where is she? She's up the top there. No. Oh, she's not, is she? I think she is. I got my headphones on back to front or something. Ah, is she in the little... Yeah, she is. She's in this bit. Hold. Wait there. This will finish her. And doesn't matter if I miss on that one, so I can be a bit riskier. And now we are gone. Lag it! Uh-oh, that was a bad that was a really bad teleport arrow. And note how much I am tapping the button to ensure that I land with slow time on. It's like the Great Escape. Yeah, that's definitely an in-death thing. It's one of the things I really hate on in-death. You just never know. You never know where she is, and she's gone. Gone before you can find her. If you had to. The thing is, as far as Anakin's concerned, as LG will know, the only problem with being able to do him the way that we normally would, i.e. not alerting the knights, is very difficult because of Azure's Fury. When I get up to cycle 7, I'm going to try and lure Anakin off of the platform first and then kill all the knights. The problem is there is a high likelihood that one of the abominations will die whilst I'm fighting Anakin, so it's kind of not worthwhile doing. I don't know. Right, so a quick smoke. What's a slow time? And a quick drink. That was a bit faster than I expected. And away. We want to send him right straight down that channel. Right, he's going to play silly buggers, are we? We'll do the same. And there we go. Safe! Ugh. You could, but it's losing life. Yes. What LG said, you can't, we basically have to come up with something new, because you can't play a strategy that revolves around randomness, because then it's not strategy, it's just a plan, but with luck. I think is probably a decent analogy. I don't know. Sounds about right. Ooh, Hand of God. Yes, please. Oh, Winter's Bite. Now, if we get any other status effect arrows, we stop firing. So I'll look at them as I'm going very carefully now. Cupid's Wrath is good. So I wouldn't hit him with that wildfire. And the reason being is because that Winter's Bite is doing shitloads of damage to him. And if I hit him with the Winter's Bite, it will take away that freeze effect. And we are trying to get him done quickly. Now that the Winter's Bite is over, now I'll shoot him with wildfire just to, more than anything, get it out of the way. But that's a nice chunk of damage that we've just done to him. Good stuff. Don't do that to me, game. Nice shield. Every time when I'm streaming. There we go. Good job I controlled that last one. See, some of you might be tempted to take that shot as he's retreating. Not me. I mean, it is doable without pillars, but it's then basically, why make things hard for yourself? Especially in a mode. Ah, that was a waste. That shot I'd take because he's slow and he's not moving too far. Go on, yep. Gotta wait for that hit. Then we go. That tick damage shouldn't finish him off. That'll do us. Cool. It does sadden me. It really does. But I'd rather be looking at that. Hey, everyone forgets, Kim. Don't worry. Yeah, the The sigils are worth attempting. They can teach you a lot of tricks. Because the thing is, with Gabriel on the original In Death, you can't use the pillar strategy. It doesn't work. You literally have to straight up fight him by getting close and pushing him back and moving away and getting him further away and such. And it seems to be as much a damage race as anything. Lord Gabriel. But there will be a strategy to do him, but I just haven't put time into it yet. But that's the original In Death, and I'm probably not going to at this stage because it's not being played. Right, let's... Okay, that's good information. We know where the... We know where the pit is, so we don't need to be looking for that. The only thing we need to pay attention to is where the orphan is and where the cupids are coming from. We also want to see about cycling arrows. There's not very many good opportunities for it, but because we know where the pit is, it means that we don't have to really take any risks on this bit other than looking for the orphan. She can't be down there. She can't be in that structure. She can't be in anywhere there that I haven't already gone over the top of. So the only place that she could be would be in there. But I need to cycle my arrows first. Volley 3. That might do. Thank you, Journey. Right. I'm saying she's not in there, which means she must be in section 2. And because we've got an arrow ready, we're going to deal with her before we take on the pit. And we're going to hope that we get the pit of despair. Well, I hope we get the pit of despair. Note how I'm still doing the slow time as well, even though I'm moving across these pillars. There is actually a good reason for it, because we might get an orphan, not an orphan, a cupid or an archer following us across. Right, at this level, we don't need to go down to that bit, and I don't think she can be, by the looks of things, anywhere down there. So she's going to have to be, probably, if I remember rightly, on this level, right at the end. So let's go there first. And no, there are other places that she can be. But note how I'm sticking to the roofs to investigate. She can be in that structure over there. So let's go and investigate. She can be right here where I'm planning on landing. She is not. She can be down there. She is. Oh, fuck. It's not that it prevents you from getting hit, just gives you more time to react if it happens. This is not a nice situation. She is poisoned. We're leaving. Note how we can still hear her laughing. And note how that laugh cut out. Which means we can now go back and try again. But she's right there. So she will see us and get alerted pretty quick. But we will take a second bite of that cherry. And she's done. That wasn't a great example, though, because of where she ended up. But I do like having some sort of status effect on the orphan, and it's a lot easier to do in Fletcher when you leave them, because, as we know, Whilst orphans are taking tick damage, they cannot leave. They can teleport, but they can't leave. Now, has anything nasty seen me? No? You guys all good? Yeah? Cool. Yes! Easy! Right. Not easy. And they have been alerted, so we'll wait here. But just because I know the only locations that she can be in, there are a certain number of locations that the orphan can be in. Like, for instance, in some configurations, there's only one place that she can actually spawn. In other configurations, there's more. The reason why I call them configurations as well is because although the game is procedurally generated, that's technically not true. A game like Ancient Dungeon is procedurally generated, truly procedurally generated. I need you for that. That'll get you. Good. So yeah, when I say configuration, if you play in depth enough, I knew there was one. I knew you hadn't died. If you play in depth enough, you will start seeing the same configurations. You'll start seeing exactly the same layouts. The enemies can change their, what spawns where and what colour spawns where, but the layouts don't. In Purgatory, Paradise Lost and Abyss, I believe, and Desolation as well, I believe there are only actually 8, maybe 10 configurations. It is. The original in Death is exactly the same as well, but the way that they can get away with saying that it's procedurally generated is the configurations are put in a randomly generated order. Right. Volley 5. We're going to make use of that. We're going to go and bingo that orphan. Don't get in the way. Good. We'll jump straight past all of this nonsense. And that isn't a bad follow-up arrow. Now we're going to go back and deal with that we left behind. We'll get what's heard us here first. Him. That's a perfect arrow for the next job. There is a flaming skull above us. And so note how in every one of these pits I am massively prioritising the orphan. And the reason being is, well, we're kind of lazy and out on everything else. So we need to make sure that the thing that we're coming in here for, we definitely get. So all of your thought needs to go towards that thing and that thing alone initially. Now we're going to simply take these guys out. Yeah, so what I was alluding to earlier, Sean, hopefully you understood, is if you are tapping the slow time button like I am, as opposed to just standing around and waiting, if you're tapping it, the moment that something teleports into your peripheries or into your field of view or becomes a target, you can hold at that point and then deal with it, and you'll get the drop on them as opposed to them getting the drop on you. Are you going to teleport? So, right, where are we going to plant this? Let's try and plant it up the top, because none of those guys seem to be in a position to do anything. Let's get you. Let's get... Oh, that was lucky. Let's get you. Oh, you did hit then. That can go in there. And move away. No, again, how I'm not taking anything to chance and going for, like, body shots on pretty much everything, because I do not want to lose life. Yes, I know I'm going to get some life at the end here, and that there's 2 for me to pick up, but I don't know about you, but I find that when you play this game, as I've said many, many times before, when you play Fletcher, your run goes from going awesomely to absolutely shite in about the same amount of time as it says to say those 2 words. So I'm going to stick to my horses, stick to my guns rather. Stick to my horses? I'm just making up phrases at this point. Hey, you did it! You made it! Well done. That makes things nice and easy. Again, headshots when it's safe. Remember, when you put a explosive arrow into an incubi, that arrow will explode. And when it explodes, it pushes them. Good, good. No, that's fair, but no, it wouldn't. No, it wouldn't allow you to teleport faster. I do it so that, like, we talk about how when you are in slow time, the enemy are looking at you as if you're basically the Flash and just zipping around amongst them. And if you manipulate slow time as much as possible, then you can speed that look to the enemy up. Right, we can't get any more health. There are enemies here. I don't care. I am leaving. We might actually be able to get to cycle 7 and fail tonight. We shall see. Right, ghosts. Yes, I've alerted them. Nope, I am not dealing with them. Goodbye. So it's from cycle 5 that you can still employ these techniques, but you just need to be very, very, very careful. Now, there was one thing that I could have done in that last pit, because I had so much life. Again, I'm not a fan of doing it, but I might do it in higher cycles, is if you've got enough life and you have an arrow to bingo an orphan, it mainly works for despair more than any of the other levels, dipping a toe into the lava to purposely take 1 damage, because you always take 1 damage from lava regardless of cycle, but you will then get the bonus damage that you get on the next arrow that you fire for after being hit. And that can be the difference between one-shotting the orphan at these much higher cycles. Because we're getting to the point now, I think from like cycle 6, even a full volley 5 to the face of an orphan will not kill it in 1. So we either need to do the whole despawning technique or hope that the follow-up arrow is a really good one. And again, I don't like playing this game on a hope. But so in that circumstance, what you could do if you had a volley 5, you could quickly move in and out of the lava using the directional stick, take an intentional 1 hit, and then I think you get, is it 300% bonus damage? And it basically means that volley 5 would do somewhere in the region of about 9,000 points of damage. Or something like that. Right. Quick wet. Battery check. I'm going to change it anyway. God, it's a bit early, isn't it? Look at me, all organised. No prompting or anything. Right, there we go, there we go, there we go. Okay, so now we're going to cycle arrows until we get cataclysms. Again, this isn't the perfect. But again, Yes. Yeah, we're looking at Anakim 6. Okay, that'll do. Cat 3 will do. If we fire it across that line between his 5 boils there, we should be able to take most of them out. We've also got him into slow time because we have cupped Anakim with the Hand of God. And there we go. And then we're going to wait for them to get close. And then we're going to start doing little teleport bounds so that we're not close to them. And what happens there is they catch us up, get within our proximity, stop, and then start their detonation. And if you keep moving whilst they're doing that, they can't get you. That's a good arrow. Let's cycle some more. Cat 5, that'll do. See? Right. Let's put that in there. The explosion will take you out. You little shitbag! Azure's Fury, perfect arrow here. Because it'll take the threat of this part of the level out. Now watch me get hit by something completely different. Ooh. Kind of want to save this for the next bit. Come on, Lightning, do your thing. Ooh, I could hit him in the face. Right. Yeah, they're easily the main threat. Now, let's see what the big guy's going to do. Either Winter's Bite, good. Right, Hand of God. Now, note how I am putting my back to him. He is now behind me. If I look ahead, he should teleport to me. Hello! You so predictable. Lovely. Plenty of time as well. Plenty of time. This is actually one of the benefits of firing a Hand of God shot into Anakim just before you finish off the first section. It slows him, which in turn slows the rate that he can raise the first couple of steps of lava, which for your extremely high level cycle play, you want all the time in the world that you can get at that point. You really do. Right, we're going to cycle again. Now we're cycling for homing arrows. Ideally, because they take the work out, but we've got to wait until his flame shield is down. Otherwise, these will count as misses. There, down. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll do. That'll do. And again, this is... I do all of this because it's the easiest way. Oh, thank you. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, you know what I meant. Anakim, Asmo... LG, you must be the same as me. They're just more fodder waiting to die, really, aren't they? If anything, they should know my name and your name, not the other way around. Still do a bit of cycling here. Try and get some of the arrows that we need, because we didn't do very well. Can fire ones like that off to the right, and they will damage. Ow. Come on! Better. Better arrows. Better arrows. Ugh. Well, I'm surprised I didn't get both, actually, because he is on an absolute sliver. This will do us, though, and if we Hawkeye it and go, pow, it might... No, oh, I didn't. Oh! Oh, well, this is why Hawkeye's Hawkeye. Can be quite difficult to get the homing arrows to do what you want. Sometimes. Let's cup you. And again, cupping him with the hand of God just gives us more time to cycle. There we go. Cupid's Wrath, and then if he is slow motion, wait for him to fully adopt the Kamehameha pose before you fire the shot. Maybe it's not so great in slow time then. That'll do us though. Yeah, when he's in normal, don't take that shot too early. Make sure he is proper set. In the slow motion element of that seems to affect it, I think so. This is a bit of a shame. Come on, across, across, across. And up. Cupid first. Try and kill these. Try not to leave effects in your wake. Now we're cycling on him for an arrow that will allow us to take out the archer in one without killing everything else. Winter's Bite times 3 will do it. One for the doctor, and I'm out. If we can, we'll try and finish off Matey if he isn't dead already. He is. And now we come back here, because we've just killed the archer, purposefully. And now, as the mighty Vega suggested, we could be cycling on arrows on him right now. That's not a bad shout, putting those across there. They will damage his horns. That should... Little lightning? Little lightning, Zeus? Any fucking danger? There you go. Good job I had to invoke the ancient gods there. Jesus. Lovely. Cycle 5 down. That has probably been one of my cleanest cycle 5s on Fletcher fucking ever. But in that circumstance, is that because I'm getting better at Fletcher? And so should I change my tactics and now start trying to do headshots on things and collect the life and be all... No. No. I have learnt my lesson. Okay, triple damage now. Volley 3 though, that's a good start. Now, when I get to about this stage, I try and do the pit first. And the reason being is because we're now like top 10 territory and every point can matter. Now, I don't usually like playing to lose. I like playing to win. But... I mean, to be fair, we're in a pretty good state of play at the moment. But again... Not yet. Not yet. Hello. Pull. We're out of test subjects. Is there one down here? There usually is. Oh, they're all being killed. Oh, there you are. Hello, Fitz. No, I never play Pico in the Eve. I'm a daytime boy. I'm a day walker when it comes to the old Pico. I get all of my stuff done in the morning. Right, there's not really. So do note as well how when I'm playing properly, I only stick to enemies where you're not going to get loads of things swarming on top of you. You can take them out fairly silently and by themselves whilst we are looking for that arrow. And then we leave just as fast. Haven't got it yet, but I know the orphan will not be in this section. So So this is one of the configurations that you could get in Purgatory, and I think I'm right in saying that the only place that the orphan can spawn in this configuration, and it's quite a traumatic one, it's quite, it's quite easy to spot and tell the difference between others, mainly because of that big old wall over there. There can be a pit on there. I think the orphan is usually in that little courtyard. But we are not in section 3. This is not the 3rd section, so she definitely won't be here. Pit-wise, actually no, I don't think it can be on there anymore. It used to be able to be on there, but they took it out. The only place the pit can spawn in this configuration is in there, and we can see it. That's annoying, because now we have to deal with a lot of things between here and there before we can safely enter. Again, trying not to take... Yeah, it's not a good spot. Trying not to take any chances here, because we've got a lot of work, a lot of things to kill. Ooh, Tail of Fire and Ice. God, I would have actually almost unlocked Pestilence there, legitimately. Steady on, fella. Shouldn't have to deal with those lot. Just need to deal with these. These ones, these 2 knights, I'm going to visually alert, and then I'm going to fuck right off. There is a mine there, so we'll let that explode first. Nope, they've given it the slip. Damn you, those were my booby traps. Okay, close in with a volley 5. Oh, you know what, actually, lads? Hold that thought. They'll still be there when we get back, and we can make use of them to try and get some good arrows to take out the archers that are left. Now, this configuration, I know exactly where the orphan is. There is only one place that she can spawn. Again, this configuration is quite a dramatic looking one. That big thing there is, the prominent feature. The only place that she can spawn in this one, and it's not too bad based on how you approach it, is in this L-shaped building. If we teleport right next to the monks, right up to there, hello, get the angle here, and if we fire through there, we could drop right in on her. Now, she's going to need at least 2. There she goes. She is on fire, and so we leave. Just do one in him quickly, just to make sure that he doesn't shoot us on our retreat. Here's a good time. So we can't hear the orphan laughing anymore. That way we know she is definitely despawned. Now look at this mess. Again, these aren't techniques that I usually use, but you might find them useful. So we've created all that mess. Oh, actually, that's a point. I don't even know if the orphan would still have that lower life. That's worth investigating. I think her life will be saved. I don't know. I've never tested it. Let's do some live testing right now, shall we? So note how the monks that were all around us have now been thrown back to their starting spots. Right, let's go and... It means those knights will have as well. What we've killed will definitely stay dead, but what we haven't killed will be, as you should be able to see here, have been returned to its original spawns. We do try. Right, let's get these guys killed. Oh, could have used that Tempest. Right. Yeah, go on then. We're going to prioritise the archers. Oh, you little shitbag. And I'll go on, have one. And another. And leaving. Leaving! All good? Yay! Ghosts. Ghosts! Don't forget about the ghosts. Yeah, Camille... That was Camille's shout, and it is a good one. I mean, the thing is, if you can cycle hop to cycle 50, then you might not have to go that far to get a score that people can't beat. So you might be putting a lot of work in, putting all your hard work in to begin with to make the game easier. You know, and it's a good idea because you can get a lot of headshots and enemies... Oh, actually, no, the headshots don't matter at that point. It's literally the gold. All right, let's see what the orphan does here. I think, you know what? I think she might be back at full life. I can't remember. She should be, shouldn't she? Yeah, she is. Put the hand of God in you. That's fortunate. Don't mind me, fellas. Don't mind me. And shard and away. Why did I duck there? Because if any arrows were flying my way, there will be some of these guys that we'll have to deal with, so we might as well get them now. If any arrows were flying my way whilst I was waiting for that rather long teleport arrow to land, they would have been aimed at the back of my head area, and so by ducking in slow motion you can avoid getting hit in the back by them, because they will, once they're loose, they can't change their aiming point. You know, that's how all projectiles work. So that's why we put the duck in. Whack, whack. Or, as I said previously, alternately you can just hit the duck button. So yeah, you can, but it's basically, you could put a lot of concentration in cycle skipping. If you ask, like, yes, Camille broke the game and it was very impressive, but ask him how many hours he put in to get to that state of play. Because I remember we were chatting about it on various Facebook and phone calls and bits and pieces. It took him a very long time to get there. He had a lot of deaths on the way. And it can still take you a long time to cycle skip all the way up to that. He got to 15 and died, 20 and died, 30 and died, 44 I think it was and died, and then he finally made it past the point where it all resets and it's not worth doing. I'd say it could be worth cycle skipping the first few cycles, but I don't know. Right, what are we dealing with? That's a good start. The fact that I can see abominations spawning normally means that there's a hope that that is not a skeleton archer. But, oh god. Okay, well it is skeleton archers then. Oh, it's skeleton archers and skeleton warriors. Brilliant. Right. Well, we can't hear the orphan. That's good news. No, sorry. Sorry, Journey. No, there is no duck button. It's a running joke. Sorry. Yeah, as LG will tell you, anything other than this configuration isn't even a real pit. Really. Oof. Now, if we cut down his... if we move back and cut down that skeleton archer's options for teleporting, he may teleport onto here or just give up. He can teleport up on top there, which is not ideal for us. The incubi, now that one's alerted, can teleport to here as well. And I am tempted to wait for that. Drinking a smoke time, I reckon. Got to be very careful here as I step forward, though. There we go. Again, tapping the old slow time. Because I swear, even though my microphone is muted on the headset, they can still hear me. It would not surprise me that my voice of all voices can transcend technology and the internet, so... Looks like we have 2 of them alerted. They will actually be one of the hardest things to deal with when we go up there, because they're going to be above me whilst I'm trying to kill other things. So I'd like to remove them as a threat before I start working this bit to the right. Luckily, we can't hear the orphan, which means that she's going to be quite deep within the level. And herein lies one of the problems with doing the technique that I showed you on the orphan. If she is in one corner and we teleport all the way back to the other, there's a possibility that we'll despawn her. If there are a lot of enemies left in the level still, there's quite a strong possibility that will despawn her. You know what? I'm going to try and use that to deal with him. Damn it. Oh! That was a waste. Go on. Hit that guy. Hit that guy. Hup. The other problem with headshotting these guys... Excellent work, sir. Well done. Have some arrows. Excellent, excellent. The other problem... Oh, no. Uh-oh. If we're far enough back here, he shouldn't be able to get us. Damn! Hello, weeps. Oh. He shouldn't be able to hit us, because to hit us, he has to arc his shot, and it would hit that lip. So we're reasonably safe there. And that's good. We only missed a shot. We didn't actually take a hit, which is good. Let's deal with this guy next. Ugh, holy light. My nemesis. That's not good. You're going to teleport in closer? Yes, you are. Lovely boy. Good boy. Want to get a headshot there to stuff his fireballs up. Got ya? Got ya. Happy days. Ooh. Damn it! Again, going awesome until it's not. After all the work that I just put in then to miss a winter's bite to fire it under his armpit is hilarious, don't you agree? Right, so we have our King's Landing, so to speak. So now we're going to try and build on this whilst trying to find the orphan. Let's see how we do. So we've dealt with the enemies that are up there. Let's gingerly come forward and see what we can see. We've got a Cat 5, which means that we should be able to bingo the skeleton archer that's inevitably going to be up here. The orphan can be down there, so be aware of that. There can also be a skeleton archer or warrior, for that matter. Now we're going to come back here. We've dealt with the threats. There's a couple more moving through, so we need to pay them special attention. Nice and slowly and easily does it. Now we've extended. So the way that I am playing this is kind of like an even more careful version of how you should play this at high cycles, with an element of chance. There is no other way that we can do it. The element of chance is that there are effects that could pop off, or there are things that could happen that are going to be out of our control because random arrows that could kind of scupper our best laid plans of doing all of this slowly and methodically. Cheeky, come on. You can tell I play this game too much. Okay. Can we get that guy? So let's teleport over there. See if we can visually lure a couple of those and then draw them back. They will come to you, I promise. Do bear in mind that when skeleton warriors and knights have hit their pose, I almost missed that, have hit their pose, they are then locked in. All the headshots in the world will not stagger them at that point. Be aware of that when you are dealing with them. Now, because he can get an angle on us, he's unlikely to teleport. So we need to change the angle so that he can't hit us. I tell you what, it's working out nicely tonight, chat. I'm going to wait for him to throw that, then we're going to get close. Oh, once upon a time, that would have given us loads of points. Ball lightning's a really good arrow for dealing with these guys. If you can stick them in a wall. Do bear in mind that with ball lightning times 3, if you hit them too close, then only one will actually come up. Let's see how much that does. We need to hit him in the head again now. Try and demonstrate a second. If a times 3 arrow hits too close, the lightning ball times 3 arrow hits too close, only one of the lightning balls comes into effect. So you do need to get a bit of a spread on it. Here's an example. Hold still. That, although all 3 arrows went into him, note how there is only one lightning ball, and no, that is not 3 together. That is literally just 1. So you got to have a little bit of space between them. But normally, lightning balls are actually, I mean, you know, you're not going to kill them with that alone, but they will get some work done for you. Who's seen me? You have. Let's go down here and look here. Using slow time. Listen carefully, children. I hear you. Now, because he's got the jump drop on me, I'm going to wait for him to fire and then fire my arrow in the hope of him missing and me teleporting past him. And then I'm just going to body shot him because I don't want to try and hit that dome whilst he's turning his head. This one I'll take my chances with, because even if he does get out of the way of that, it wouldn't cause me any damage. 1 down, 24 to go. And you can find nice little areas with which to deal with certain enemies. Let's see if we can visually lure this one. Hey, Fonzie. Back down here. Oh, is he already teleported? He has. Let's see where he's gone. Note how I waited for him to turn before I fired that arrow, because I do not want to miss. Again, another example, that is 1 lightning ball, not 3. That'll take him out before he... no, it won't. Deal with him. Right, again, so this guy, we've got his attention now. But he won't teleport until he is out of line of sight, until his fireballs are clattering uselessly against the side of something. I mean, he can, but he's more likely to teleport when he doesn't have line of sight and can't hit us. He obviously pays by the fireball, probably. Any danger? Oh, come on. You guys were behaving so nicely earlier. Come on, come on, come on. So you looking forward to... oh, so, yeah, just whilst we're waiting for this guy, as some of you may be aware, me and some of the lads are going up to Pico headquarters to talk to them about Pico Video and the live streaming service and the bits and pieces that we've been doing. Weebs is one of the fortunates to come with us. I'm getting together some childhood dreams of Weebles because he's always wanted to meet Indie VR and Power On. He's already met Mac, I think, and yeah. So, you know, helping, you know, guys that haven't got too long left get their, you know, their wishes. I only say it like this because I wasn't included on that list. Right. That's you dealt with. When you have these homing arrows, it is very tempting to just shoot them off and see what happens. But, I mean, I'm tempted to right now, if I'm honest. But the likelihood is it's going to kill a load of chaff and not the things that we need to kill. Now, although these arrows on the outside are technically silent, if they damage an enemy, that enemy will be alerted. Again, another one of those things that Cam showed us. That's probably not a bad shot to take. Brilliant. That was a very bad shot. Shouldn't have taken that shot because it's too long range, it's too risky. Even for a body shot. Now you'll probably go to the top of the stairs, so if I look there, you might go somewhere else. There he is, look. There he is. Woo! This guy gets it. He most definitely had the moves. This is why you need to time your shot and wait to fire your teleport arrow as they fire theirs to teleport past them. Otherwise, they can pull that rinky-dink bullshit where they fire sideways. Skeletons love firing sideways. They love firing arrows out their ass as well. They're facing this way and fire an arrow that way. Seen it happen far too many times. Cupids used to do it all the time. They put paid to that though. Skeleton archers still seem to be more than capable. Right, let's get this cat next. Now, if I'm up here, you shouldn't move. So, if I teleport, now you will. And then we'll go back up. So again, this is the way that you deal. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, most of them do it. Note how I have made this skeleton warrior completely no threat by just jumping up onto a small pillar. Let me show you something if I can. Might work. See those enemies over there? This is what Cam showed off. See that Winter's Bite? Travelling. Didn't hit anything, but it definitely went past those enemies. Why didn't it alert them? Because the outside arrows do not count. If they damage something, they do. Like, that'll definitely alert them because it's hit them. One at a time, please, gents. And we've definitely got a ghost coming in, so we're going to deal with that first. We've also got to be hyper aware of the fact I haven't even heard the orphan yet. That's a bit worrying. It probably means that she's in the back left-hand corner, which is It could be worse. Could be better. I think the worst place to deal with her on this level is up there. Right, we've made a little bit of an inroad to there now. We've got a decent arrow. Let's jump in there. Kill you. Might be able to live here, you know. Let's see. And we got you firing at us. Let's at least deal with these guys. Put some damage onto that. And leave. Yeah. I think she's somewhere around there. As we kill enemies, we'll probably hear her. And the reason being is at the moment there are too many enemies around for her to spawn. Right, we'll leave you to marinate on that winter's bite. We'll have one of those. And one of those. And one of those. What? Oh, there's a curse spread or something. Oh, it might be one below us. Keep your ears open. Right, let's attempt the shot. So, wait for him to draw. Wait for him to fire. Calculate travel time. I missed that. Fuck. There we go. So we land as he's reloading. Yeah, you don't need Divine Sight ×5, but if you want to get that achievement unlocked, and, you know, if it's the first time you get in there, I would. If you want to get that, I've got a video. If you type in the achievement weebs, I've got a video that will show you how to do it reasonably easily. Or at least multiple methods to do it reasonably easily. Bats on Desolation are one way to do it, but you ideally... It's probably a really good way to do it, but bats on Desolation are not infinite. So, there's that. I'm worried that we haven't heard the orphan up until this point. I really am. Whole point of us coming in here is to get the orphan. And if she's dead, if she hasn't spawned, or we've triggered her somehow... That'll really break my fucking heart. Right. I think when we've got a volley 5 now as well. This is the situation that I was talking about, where I could potentially... when I've got a volley 5, this could be a bit risky. I could dip a toe in the lava here at this point to make sure that I kill her in one. But there's every possibility that whilst I'm trying to do this, I might have to kill something else before her. So unless I know exactly where she is... Okay, she's down the bottom. Oh no, there she is. Oh, that's a shot I'll take. Damn, that's why I took it then as well. That was a bit early, but sometimes you'll allow those ones. And away! Boom! It does feel like a robbery sometimes. Fucking love it. And then now we are literally going to teleport all the way back to where we know is safe. And wait for them to come to us. What the fuck is that? What is that? So somebody's life bar sticking through the level. Ooh. Put your life bar away, dirty bastard. Right. And I'm going to stay here because we have alerted a lot of things. And I'm going to have a drink. Once things have... That's gone. I'm going to have a drink. I'm going to nail that slow time. And we're going to wait and see what happens. Yeah. Yeah, orphans don't have the highest of priority when it comes to spawns. They're not the first thing to spawn in. It's part and parcel of the reason why as well I try and go for a one-shot kill, or at least a one-shot huge damage, and then the follow-up, because you can never rely on the follow-up shot, and a lot of the time the follow-up shot will go through the orphan, because that's how this game works. So you just have to play that percentage. So, but we did all right there. Right. Okay, we've done what we need to do. Now, we just want to take the easy targets out. Take the easy targets out. Ow. Oh, you little shit. And... timed. Uh-oh. Yeah, there's lots of spots like that, unfortunately. Fee, there's... Come on. There we go. Don't really want to be taking these... Where'd he go? Oh. Where'd he go? Oh. Fucking idiot. And you should now die of that, which is good. Now, again, very gingerly, we're going to kill... We're going to go for the easy kills. There might be a ghost above us here still as well. Be careful of that. Is that an archer? No, it's a skeleton warrior. Good. Lovely. Now I don't mind you coming in. Oh, all of you, come on in. Water is lovely. Excellent. If we're quick here, we can make use of that. See? It alerts them faster. It totally doesn't. Yeah, maybe. I've learnt. Right, that should... Oh, it's a good job I fired that one, I did. Any more archers? Right, it looks like this level is not going to go down easy. You can have that. You can have that. And we are gone! Didn't even need to take that last shot. I'm lucky there. Hello, Laurent. Good evening, sir. And away! Yeah, I know. Hey, look, I've learned to give all enemies in this game various levels of respect. I've probably died in high-level runs to abominations more than anything else. And it's because they hide around corners. They hide in dark places. You don't worry about them. I don't know. I've had experiences, again, that would say to the contrary, Laurent. I've had it a couple of times where I've put the orphan into that semi-freeze state, and then the next arrow goes through her head. Very annoying. The thing is, the reason why it happens is because they usually die so quickly that they don't get chance to do their attacks, and so you don't realise that they have like a combo hit. Ooh. Yeah, no, there is that. Right, let's get... Oh, that'll do, that'll do, that'll do. Well, that's a start anyway. That's one of the things. And at least now I've kind of got 3 chances of fucking this up. Again, it's not even a difficult shot. Or at least it shouldn't be. But, I don't know. Tracking. Pressure's on. Okay. Quick vape, quick drink, kill him. Easy. Easy. Anakin's easy. It's only cycle 6. Fucking Anakin. What? Plumbing it on Wi-Fi 6. We are at 1.69. So not doing bad. Not doing bad. My life situation is better than it usually is by this point, though, I might add. We've done some things quite cleanly. Yeah, I know, right? Right. Don't miss. Don't fucking miss. Wait for the turn and fire. Good. And kill. Oh! Fucking missed all 3 shots. Right, start with this one. Because we want to get him down first. Then this one. You have that. You're going to hit the wall. That's good news. That's going to alert some knights. Here they come. Well, at least I can't miss. Hi! Why do I say these things? Fuck. As long as we don't get hit, it's fine. It's fine, just fine. No. Brick. Alright, we need to move. Oh, that was good timing. Perfection. Just like perfection. Kinda. Have another. You're dead. Omoyo wa mu. Shinderu. And pop. Steady, fellas. Can't we just talk about this? Now, could I? You were a bit fast. Right. Okay. That for you. Have that. Hold this for me. You have that. There you go. One for you, one for you, one for you. You don't get to miss out either. Now he should go there, which means I can get you. Fucking right. And how would you have me do it? Shit. Oh no. I did get him. That's good. Oh, was that a hit? Fuck! That was a hit. Right. Just you. And then we're going to try and line you up. Can't you tell I already am? Yeah, I know. Oh, I can't see that. Need to get you. Whoop. Right. You. Hello, Indy. Ugh. Have to deal with your complement of idiots. I know how I want to deal with you. That's tempting. But we need to be over here. Holy light! How's that gonna help? Fuck. And move. Okay, and now we set up for hopefully the bingo shot. Now, the reason why I come to this pillar is for twofold. No, because I usually dispute it. Right, where are you? I was wondering. Okay, right. Now we can concentrate on the big boy. Kinda. Yeah, I will do. It actually offers me quite a lot of protection. Note how they're not able to line up on me. Ooh. That's not good. Oh, very close. Was disastrous. That hasn't helped us. Right, I might give the orphan a skip. God. Well, that's where I budget for losing my life at the moment. If I take the pits as slow as I did, I shouldn't be losing much life in there. Skin of the teeth that was. Jesus. Again, it wasn't ideal. I should have lured the knights off and Anakim off into a corner, killed them, and hoped to have some of them spawn in the alcove. But I'm trying to keep it entertaining. Yeah. Yeah, you're not wrong. Oh, yeah, so the pillar offers you a lot of protection in regard of the fact that a lot of enemies will actually have to run round it to get to you, depending on how they're coming at you. It also obscures you from view of a lot of monks at that stage as well. And tuck. There we go. And just because we're on very low life. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. And this, look at how accurate they're getting. I'm impressed. Ha! But, as we well know, once you have pressed the button and it's starting to fade out, you are invincible. There we go. Third, yay! Yeah, memory does go. So, the pillar obscures line of sight to archers that could teleport in on you, and anything that's coming in. It is a good job you're here, Weeps. My memory is shocking. It is known. There is plenty of opportunity for enemies to run round you, and if you put that pillar between you and them, they actually have to round it. If you want to see why it works, have a look for my video on cornering. That's the reason why it works. Now, I would go as far as to say, getting 25 crummy grand on Paradise Lost with the risk of dying is not worth it. So I have said previously about if you're going to skip any orphan on any of the levels, it is this one. Because even if I know exactly where it is, there's a... Oh, for fuck's sake. Fine, I'll go round. Actually going to go, to be fair, I'm going to go this way. If the orphan's in here, I'll take her. If not, she can fuck off. This is where I would normally go to try and find the orphan. Because you are nice and enclosed and boxed in from those little dweebs. I'm just prepping, just in case she's on my exit. Hellfire. Again, all unnecessary shots. That would do, but she's not down here. Ooh, that was not the shot I wanted to make. And she can't be up here. Which means we are leaving. No, slow time, and I am still firing whilst I am waiting for my arrow to land because I don't want to get tagged. Welcome to recovery mode. So we miss out on 25 grand. It's a decent amount of points, to be fair, but I ain't taking a risk. I'd like to think I can get the orphan in Abyss a lot easier than that one, and I should, even if we die, be able to get the orphan in the Abyss pit. Hopefully it's a despair again, but I am going to save the game a second time in just a moment, or rest in Sanctuary, to try and pit select the Pit of Despair. It's chancy, but might as well take the chance. PL Orphan is a twat. You fucking kidding me? It went under the shield. Gabe, you are hilarious, mate. Absolutely hilarious. I'm not taking that shot. Not under duress. Take it now. Yep. You know that shield that I always tell everybody to put out so that you don't get hit? The fireball went under it, for fuck's sake. Looks like it. Oh, these are shots I cannot afford to be taking. So we're going to do this nice and slowly. Nice and slowly. By the numbers. I'll speed things up if I get a hand of God. That'll do. Winter Spike. Let that marinate for about 30 minutes. Damn. To be fair, it's my own fault. I didn't tuck tight into the... You need to have your shield in the pillar. Or slightly in the pillar. Otherwise there's a gap. And that's where he got us. Bastard. Right, let's not get hit. I mean, they are... It is well known. Oh no, I don't use them. I don't use them for it. Yeah, I don't use them for it. I've just been hit by that fireball way too many times. Which is why I put that one out. 1, 2, 3. I don't trust the pillar. I've been hit way too many times by that fireball and it's ended runs. Stop it! Come on. Yes. Right, come on. Come on. That should be enough. Ha! Right. Come on, chat. Lend me your 30% gamble or energy. One. Chat. Fuck. Well, that's 3 life we're down. That we shouldn't be, really, but... Yeah. Right. So, as you'll have seen from, or possibly seen in one of my videos, the way the pits work is... We just did Despair not so long ago, which means the next pit in the cycle will be Agony. It goes Pit, then Agony, then it randomly chooses one of the 2 again, and then gives you the second one the next cycle. If we rest in Sanctuary, it might even require a save and quit, or it might have been patched, I don't know. But we are resting in Sanctuary now because we had... Pit of Despair, and we want to get Pit of Despair again. It basically gives us a 50-50 chance, a 50-50 roll of the dice. Knowing my luck tonight, it'll be Agony anyway. But we can at least take more than 1 hit. So let us... We're going to go and deal with this guy first, because he's all on his Todd. No orphan down there. We're going to get a bit closer to there, because the orphan can be there. No orphan there. That is a horrible shot. I don't want to take it. No, thank you. There's our pit. We are leaving and going over here. We're going to get up here. There's our orphan. That's bullshit. Fuck. Right, okay. Massive amounts of slow time now because we have alerted Cupids and they may still teleport in on us. We might have to bin it off very quickly to go and deal with that orphan. But we can do some damage to her and run, but it's only worth 25 grand. If I can, I will deal with the pit first and deal with her after, because that pit's worth a lot more, and we are pretty much on death's door. We haven't alerted her. That's good news. Just going to deal with those two. Don't need to deal with anything else. And we're going to teleport into the pit from here. And we're going to hope for despair. Ah, oh, fuck. Right, okay. It's fine. It's fine. These are good starting arrows. Visually alert. Come back to here. Part of the reason why this pit orphan is the worst, and this is one that I may even give up on depending on where she is, the fact that I can't hear her probably means that she's in the really bad place. And unless I get some really good arrows... Oh no, I can hear her. There's a chance. No, she's in the really, really bad place. If she starts to leave, I'm just going to leave her. Right, time for a bit of cornering. Oh, hello. I'd like to get you now, though. Don't you fire sideways, you little shit. Again, being way too cautious with all of this, but I'm hoping to win it all. You fucker. Maybe. Hey, Sean, I'm quietly, after Annie 6, I'm quietly confident about Annie 7, actually. Like, whimperingly quiet. Right. A little bit of cornering. So we've got this to our right. Come back off of the corner, because you can use pillars to do this. And look how he shoots past us. We can dump things into his... that wouldn't have been a bad one, you know. Right, let's try. Leave you up there. Hold my arrows. I'm going in. That's dealt with some of the problems. I know. Never tell me the odds, Sean. Yeah, she's gone. The only thing that we can hope for now is a despawn. Which I don't think we got. How annoying. Okay, well, let's get the consolation prize of headshots on these goons. No, you can't. You can't in here because it's too close. The only chance that you actually have in despawning her there is if you can hit her with something like Curse of God or Wildfire or something along those lines, and hope that she runs far enough away and that the summoners spawn a load of these guys. There's a possibility, but I'm pretty sure I heard her ascend there. There's a possibility. It's not a strong one, but let's prep. Let's play. Oh, fuck. let's play as if she is. I mean, there is a possibility that she's still there. Because see how there's things are despawning in front of us? That's because there's a lot of things spawned around there. So there's a possibility. Yeah, no worries, dude. There's a possibility, but let's deal with the things that we can deal with first. We're getting some headshots, eh? Eh? Right. Had a miss there as well, which was a bit annoying. But hello, Anna Collins. How we doing? Welcome to the stream, dude. We are just playing it very gingerly at the moment. Woo! That's enough of that. Now, he might actually float along here. No points. Ooh, points. Ever seen shrapnel used properly? Excuse me? Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, funny guy. Super Bright, I demand my 3 life back. Your enemy shot me through the floor. I was on for top of the leaderboard on Fletcher. Well. Yeah. Just got to smile and say thank you. There's some places where they can do it all over the show. That's the first time I've seen that happen. Just got to be very careful here. I need him to really teleport. Look at this. Look at this shit! So I want to clip this, send this into Super Bright, see if they can give me my 3 life back. I mean, to be fair, they're actually learning. Ooh. Ooh. Uh-oh. Might be dead here. Can't see. Fuck. Right, don't play around. Don't dick about. I need to get him out of that corner. I can't run the risk of missing him. Ugh. Please come down. If I can hit him in the head against the wall, it will slowly start lowering him. But I'm trying to do this as gingerly as possible because we are in recovery mode at the moment and I don't want to die. Funny how so he can't hit me up there with his fireballs, but oh, through the floor, yeah, no worries, mate, no fucking worries. Wait for that winter spike to do a bit of work and done. Ah, that guy. Right, okay. Well, we're back where we were. Brilliant. That should do that. And run. I didn't duck. That was my own fucking fault. I didn't think he got the shot off. Well, this run is cursed. Ah, dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Right. Right. She's very much surrounded, so I'm not going to be able to get her easily. So I am leaving. Well, that was a fucking great trip into the pit, wasn't it? But again, part of the reason why I like playing this way, although it may not seem like it at the moment. I just need to do a battery check as well. What is that? Oh, it's that. Okay. So you need to do a quick battery check. Yeah. Yeah, cheers, Sean. But I suppose this is part of the reason why I play this way, and I feel that playing this way is quite throwaway. I know the people that get to the top of the leaderboards killing absolutely everything will experience all of this shit probably 10 times more than I do. And they've possibly dumped, like, what, fucking 30 hours? I'm ducking. I learnt my lesson. 30 hours? Ooh, steady. Almost fell in VR then. Yeah. Cheers, Sean. Most appreciated, mate. See, the other thing, as I've said previously as well, and it's kind of why if I was going to do this, I should do it on the Pico, but then I don't need to get anywhere near as big a score on the Pico as I do on the Quest, is that extra power that the Pico has. Like, again, I have said, I try not to make too much of a point of it, really, but this game is pushing boundaries even when it was brand new, and then especially after when they added Desolation. And playing the game normally is fine. Streaming it whilst playing, there's little like micro stutters and little bits of screen dooring, and again, you know, I can't complain about it because, well, I choose to stream my high scoring runs, so, but this is why you wouldn't catch me streaming like Camille did. Yeah, but I've killed them all. I'm going for score though, you see. I'm trying to get top in the world. For now, anyway. Right, cycle. Don't miss. Ooh, cuppage. Nope. 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 That goes there. That goes there. Nope. Yeah! That's our boy. We do have to be a bit careful here because there are cursors on the board and they can destroy the skulls. So I'm going to get extra far away straight away. And do some little bounds there. And all the way up the stairs. Yeah. Oh, mate, I was almost over. I was almost... Whoop. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong, Weebs. But it's like... I have no problems. I mean, not that I have a lot of problems, but there's just little things that happen whilst I'm streaming. It's part of the reason why you will never really see me do a high-scoring Siege of Heaven run. Because A, the way that you do that takes fucking ages and it's lots of restarts, and I don't think it would be very entertaining. And B, all those little things that can happen. You die. You have that. You have this. Hold those. Oh, good. Good. Yes. Excellent. How are you still alive? That was a good shot. I mean, they are homing, to be fair, but still. Yes. I did that for a reason. I wanted to keep hold of this. Yeah. Definitely a thing. Ooh. That was good of you. And you... leave you to marinade with that whilst I finish off your boys. Yeah. Cheers, Collins. Sneaky. Alright, he's getting a bit far away from I like him. And that's why you do that. It's easier to get him with those headshots fired up and coming down on him when he is in a slow time. It's all that movement that they do whilst they're firing their fireballs and stuff that usually stops you aiming up and the headshots just raining in on them. So, again, it's all extra points. Happy days. So the other thing as well is there was the argument to go after the orphan, and I could have at the risk of the run, but we've only been going 2.5 hours and I would like to try my hand at Anakim 7 this season because I haven't played him when he would be doing as much damage as he is per hit. So come on. Come on. Give me... Yes, over here. Give me the easy shot. So, wait for him to form. Hadouken skull. And it missed. Brilliant. Ah, well. That's the one. Throw in from the left. We vogue right. From the right. We vogue left. Yeah, I know, right? Well, go on then. Ugh, stupid thing. That should get him. No? No? Trick shot. I'm out. Right. Easy, easy. Anakim. I keep saying Anakim. Sorry, LG. Asmo's easy. Easy, boss. Easy. To be fair, we're more likely to miss than we are getting hit on this lad. Excuse me, I want you. Good. Good. Another one for you, sir. Look how all 5 of those, well, probably 10 by the looks of things, went into his head. And then there's still some more left over. Right, cycle. No shit. That won't kill anything. No. No. Yes. Hello. I'm not firing that now. Sod off now. There's lightning balls and various effects over there, so I want to leave the Abomination boy band over this way. Come on, that's it. Dance this way. Wanna do the conga. Do. Right, lightning ball's gone. Let's lead them back over to Incubi. That shouldn't kill them. Now, I'm cycling arrows more than anything else here. That'll do. Yeah. Now we have to be very careful here. Because he will fire fireballs. Damn it. And they can get us. Go on. Yes. Fuck you, you floating fat man. Hello, kicking. We're doing terrible, mate. I mean, I'm still alive, so there's that. But we are doing terrible. Okay. But then the thing is, if I was doing really well and it wasn't skin of my teeth in it through every fucking stage of the game so far, it wouldn't be as entertaining, would it? Oh, back in the game. I'm not back in the game. Yeah. So no one's beat Anakin 7. I'm half tempted to rooftop hop there and see if I could get him. I mean, I could, couldn't I? But let's go and have a quick look at this. Quick score check. Because I think if I do this pit, I'm not far behind Mr. Dragon. Oh, no, we're really far away. Yeah. Yeah, easy job. If I can get the orphan in the pit and I can get the orphan outside of the pit, which shouldn't be too much of a problem because we've got space to play with here, then we should take second. I'm still another good couple of cycles off of being able to take the top spot as well. But then this is the thing as well, is if I really, really wanted the top spot, I'd do it the proper way. I've won a tournament in, you know, in the bow discipline and in the bow and the crossbow discipline as far as that's concerned for this mode. So it's not that I'm incapable. I like playing this way. Oh, did they? You should be able to set some sort of auto buy on that game before you go in, so that there's like essential things that you can't start without. Because who goes into a raid without a bag purposefully? Right. I haven't checked if the pit is here yet. Oh, no. Where's the orphan? This is a bad one. But it's not too bad, actually. Right, orphan's down here. We're going to take a double tap on her. 1. Ooh. Opportunity knocks, gentlemen. Stay. Stone. I'm working. Ugh. Maui out. I am a beautiful ballerina of death. I mean, he did listen. Yeah, it's... Yeah. My muscle memory does exactly the same, Weebs. You are not alone with that. It takes me quite a while to get round that. Right, I think I know where the pit is. I haven't been able to confirm it yet, but we do need to put a little bit of work in. think it's down there. Hold that for me. Still can't see. What's where you flinging those arms? Ugh. Right. There is... I should have checked. Just this one. Just this one, Reynard. Is it? Hang on. Let me just make sure. Otherwise, I'm going to end up calling you Mr. Collins. Reynard. Mr. Collins. Just this one, Mr. Collins. Sorry, I probably could pronounce that, but my TTS pronounces all sorts of stuff very jankily. So, apologies in advance. Hold that. I think it's in there. Gonna have to deal with a few of these. So again, I could take my time here, get a lot of headshots and a lot of kills. Rhianid. Yeah, it's Rhianith. Okay, yeah, cool. That's not how my TTS is saying it, but thank you. I did want to make sure. Rhianith. Because who... Yeah. I don't want to be called Mr. Collins. I'm not my dad. Right. Let's have a listen, shall we? They're not in there. And they're not there. So it is in the first section. Better believe we're gingerly going back. The rule that I said to you about them not being able to fire when they spawn in, do not confuse that with when they teleport. They can still fire when they teleport. It can only be there then. Right? Right? Huh? Right, it's not there. It can't spawn there, but let's go and check anyway. No. Have I fucking walked past it? If I have, I've done so twice. No, we'll save that for the pit. Okay, well, you're not going to let me. With these, I try and hit with that bottom arrow. And then the other 4... It still does KO damage to him, the 2,500, but then the other 4 fly off and do the business. But I checked that. I went and had a listen. There's a fuck. Oh, bollocks. Yeah, but you can usually hear... I wasn't listening for the pit noise. I was listening for the ghosts. Shouldn't I? Look out behind you. Right. it might just be that the area is so densely packed. Soon as you see that jump, do not fire. Unless you're like already got it away. Ah, you did see me. Teleport trapping? Yeah, why not? Thanks. You just made my job easy. Thanks. You just made my job easy. No, that's fair, but the ghosts... So what I normally do is I stand here and you can hear the growl of the pit usually, and you can hear the ghosts. But we're running out of places that it could be, because it definitely wasn't in that section. So we're going to have to start killing. It's all very risky. It's all very risky, isn't it? Asshole. I can hear, yeah, the ghosts are there now. Look at that. Did you see that go through him? Wasn't even going for a headshot. That was fortunate. Right, ghosts are on the way. Remember, remember. So, see, the thing is, I don't think I've ever listened for the ghosts whilst streaming. So that is quite a possibility that... that it may not have spawned in. Even the ghosts haven't because of processing power, possibly? You can definitely hear that. Definitely hear that. From above. No, no, I am not. No, that's the other game that I play. Thank you, Sean. Nope, you're not wrong. But I was planning on being off by now. Yeah, we're kind of committed at this point. Right. Battery change. Yeah. Yeah, good old... Yeah, sorry, I should have said that earlier. Rhiannon, Into the Radius is the other game I'm playing. I'm hoping to do a tips and tricks video, or some more tips and tricks for that later on. Oh, why? Why all the skeletons? Why? Okay, fine. That's the boys. Yeah, I'm going to be doing some more tips in 30 ticks videos for Into the Radius. Really? Has anyone noticed they got their silent boots back on again? It sounds like we complained enough. That Super Bright sorted out that god-awful fucking noise. Right. We've got a chance. Yeah. +6 to sneak. Bastards. Yeah, there was a time when they used to sound like a fucking herd of elephants not so long ago. Clippity-clop, clippity-clop. Not anymore. Oh no, that would be too easy. Too easy. It's funny because, like, I've complained about that myself as well and said, like, yeah, there's definitely something up with the sound. Well, we haven't changed anything. Yeah, you have. Right. That's 2. Can I get your attention? They'll do that. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think they have. I can't hear what I used to hear. They didn't... They didn't change... Well, yeah, but they've always been... I've had a couple of nights sneak up on me, actually. In death... OG in death style. Tonight, so... Ooh, there we go. That's better. There is a possibility I might have my headphones down a bit too low. No. Never mind. Never mind. Yeah, yeah. Oh, don't I just... Right, I heard the orphan. Yes, yes he can. Skeleton Knight Sword can hit me if you're behind. When they start swinging, you don't be there. Okay. Cool. Oh, thank you. What? Hang on, you did a video or you commented on one of mine, was that, Reynard? But either way, well done. Thank you for your service. I don't think she's down there. I think she's over there, which isn't too bad because she's despawned at the moment. Let's see if we can get something good. Ugh, holy light is not it. Yeah, look how far away I get from them when they start doing this shit. And look at this double bounce. Prick. 2 bites. What a prick. Oh. Was it done with that for the orphan? Fuck. I don't know if she's on the higher or the lower. We need to work that out now. Oh, and I half expected you to fire your fireballs through the wall. That's what you've got to wait for with incubi. When you hit them with the old explosives. Well, I mean, I know that, but do they? Oh, nice one, dude. Yes, yes, I do remember that comment. That's a lot of people just got alerted. Hello! Shit! What's the problem here, fellas? What I would normally do is bounce up to somewhere so that they stop pursuing me, but there isn't anywhere safe because of that asshat. Hopefully, Yeah, I haven't done that actually, Sean. I think it still reads it out to me. So I'm fine with F-bombs. It's just YouTube, I think. Because, you know, we're not all adults here, right? Holy light. Can't work with this. Come closer. Over here. Don't fire through the walls. Jump scare. Hopefully no children watch my streams. Right. Let's quickly determine, whilst we've got a decent arrow, where she is. That sounds like she's round there. And let's see if we can despawn her. We can. Okay, let's go. This is good, because she hasn't actually got anywhere to go. We've just got to be careful. No. Yeah, no worries. Cheers. Was that Weebs gone? Sorry, I didn't have a chance to have a look. Don't. Ugh. Asshole. Who's laughing now, dickhead? Well. Yeah, nice one, Weeps. See you later, my man. I want to get you done first. That's a lot of ghosts. This will make them easier, but we are not going to rely on this because we don't know how much is left in it. But if we position ourselves just right, I know what's going to happen here. It's going to be hilarious. Totally going to clap out. Oh, there you go. There we go. Lovely. Right. Alarm's going off on my phone. Dismiss. Ooh. Right, come on, man. Let's be having you. Shing, shing, shing. Right, this is actually really good. So, note how he is now stuck in his animation. Even if we headshot him, he will continue to hit. This is why I do that. Because if you lift them up, even if they are in their animation, they have to stop. And, you know, who doesn't find that hilarious, right? Not just me, is it? In fact, I think it was Harry VR that made a great video of just knights doing this. Right, so we'll put that in him. Quick one for you. And a freeze. The explosion should finish you off. Lovely. And at this point now, I'm just going to lure them in one at a time. If I can. Being hyper aware of fireballs coming through fucking walls, though. Okay. That was good of you. That was a bit risky. Right, now see that he's riddled with cats. Now I'll move away. Let him blow up. I don't want to be shooting at him whilst he is riddled. He's too far away now. Just too far away. I'll go and deal with someone else. Don't shoot me through the wall. Well. See, this is the one thing that I don't like about Azure's, is this should have got all of these, and it should have staggered them. It didn't. What are you doing? All right. Right, and stop. Hopefully. No, of course. Why would it? Why would it? Now, that is a shot that I do not want to take, not with Holy Light, because getting the arc right on that is just a fucking nightmare I could do without. So I'm going to go, oh, excellent. He died anyway. I haven't played Blade and Sorcery. If the... Oh, I thought we were done then. If I don't know what the physics are like, if they're anything like Bone Labs, I don't think I would get on with it. I don't like that whole, you know, where the... I've got no problems with things having weight or having feel to them, but I found... Excuse me. I found Bone Lab, or Boneworks, whichever one it was, like my movements were very... or like it felt like they were too far behind my actual movements. And so, I don't know, I couldn't be quite as dexterous as I usually am in VR games, which really, really annoyed me. So, I'd say I'll give Blade and Sorcery a look at some point. I do actually have that on the old Pico, and it would definitely the Pico I would have a look at. Uh-oh. Don't... Good. Yeah, and I'm just talking about the... I'm sure I know the game isn't. I'm just talking about the... the mechanics. Where are you going? Be careful where he's throwing that axe. Watch where you're throwing those things. Come on. We can do it. We can do it without losing any life. I know we can. Ugh, asshole. Bye. You'll always remember this as the time you almost killed Silver Tongue Devil. Excellent. I didn't stick around to find out how much life we had for obvious reasons, although we've got a couple of hits. What do we reckon? Shall I leave it there then? Right. Cool, let's end the stream there then, because, you know, I couldn't possibly go and try and do Anakin. Oh, I'm getting awfully low on water, chat. Oh, I'll do you one better, Cynthia. Let's go check the leaderboards. Boom! Second. Not bad. Yeah, I have seen a lot of the brutality stuff. I've done a fair amount of martial arts and weapon work in my time, so I just haven't got time to put some of the videos together that I would like to. And the problem is, because I'm known for this and to a lesser known for I shouldn't I? But then it would be pretty good to be able to finish off getting past him, or dying on him, one of the two. So I'm sure Keith will be well pissed off if I kill him. Course, I'm not going to make you wait. Yeah, it's difficult to do videos for other VR games that you're not well known for, because, you know, it takes a long time to do videos, and if they don't do very well, I can't... Cynthia, now stop it now. The thing is, I could go through this entire level and probably get up to, well, probably about 2.1 million. But I don't think we'd be doing very well on life after that, so. Let's see, because it's cycle 7 is where it starts to get a little bit crazy with the old knights. We can do a lot of misses, but we can also afford yeah, I don't know. Yeah, probably. I don't even think I'm particularly great at this either, though. I just abuse slow time and know some tricks. Right, we're going to do this a little bit differently, seeing as we have Divine Sight. I'm going to attempt to stealth him for as long as possible, and then I'm going to try and pull the trigger on him early. Wish me luck. Naturally. Thing is, like, it depends on how you judge these things. It is not effortless. Your support is always very welcome. Through playing lots and lots and lots of VR and starting out with a vignette. And that's what helped me, because I used to have motion sickness when I first started VR. And I was like, oh no, it's the future of gaming and I'm not invited. So I was like, no, this is a trainable skill. I can get used to this. And so I did. Getting off of PSVR 1 was the probably the biggest step, because yeah, the graphics on that sometimes. Yeah, I think like anything, you can train yourself to put up with it. There's still games that get me, and like if I put a particularly massive session in, you know, I'll still come off with headaches and various bits and pieces. It's one of my hardest days that I have. I do streaming in the morning on a Wednesday, and then streaming in the evening on this for YouTube. It's 5 hours. Oh, stop it, Sean. Right, okay. So, we're going to jump down. We're going to shoot Divine Sight at him just to trigger those two. And then... Splur. I'll just have to play it by the arrows. See what happens. Those knights are going to get alerted. There's not anything that I can do about that. Right. And down. Oh, fuck. That didn't work out very nice, did it? Oh, fucking it up already. Well, hold your horses, Cynthia. Hold your horses. Doesn't matter. I'm going to alert them with Azure's... Oh, you fucker! Going to alert them with Azure's wrath no matter what I do. Right. Let's... That's not a good start. Not going to lie. That's the arrow we needed. Maybe. Should we just burn him down? Yeah, fuck it. Let's make some history. You're going to have to die. You are also going to have to die. Oh, just stop spawning! You? Right. And the run's looking a little healthier now. Maybe you should be worried, Mr. Dragon. Maybe you should. Oh. Oh. Right, I was quite happy with that. So again, that was... The problem with doing that spam tactic is that you might not get the arrows that you need. However, I got very lucky and got lots of Hand of Gods and Winter's Bites and various bits and pieces. The only thing... So again, though, remember, I didn't look behind me. I'd cleared some of these alcoves out. I'd positioned myself so that, I don't know if you could see it or not. See, this pillar here blocks that alcove. This pillar here blocks that one. And I think the monk that was there just died from effects. But it was about there that I took him at. So, or did we spawn? No, we spawned those two, didn't we? Did we? Yeah, we spawned those two. So I'd put the pillar in the line of sight of those other two, and I think they just teleported in there and just fucking sat there and did nothing. So all were constantly getting hit by Azure's Furies and effects and so on. So, but yeah, that's not a bad way to do it, but I don't like doing it that way. It doesn't feel, I don't know, it feels a bit lucky, if I'm honest. That'll do us then. That'll do us. Sorry, Rena, do I want to play mini games? So when the monks spawn in, so when they break out of their statues, if it was the original in death, or if the in this they just obviously teleport into their place. The thing is, if you don't turn around and look at them, they just stand stock still. It's when you turn around and look at them that they do their "ay" thing, and then they're ready to fire. So if you don't look at them, then you're fine. And if you can take out the ones that would spawn in the archways, if you can take those out, the ones that you have to look at because of the angle of engagement, then you don't have to worry about the ones that are behind you. The problem is with that, and the reason why I say that's lucky what I just did there, is because if he'd have got much closer, I would have had to start stepping back. If I'd have started stepping back, I would have had to start turning and looking at the monks, and at that point they would have all been spawned behind me, and that's when Runs Go Bad Volume 1. And on that world first bombshell, we'll end it there. Thank you all very much for watching. This has been In Death Unchained on the Quest 2. I have been Silver Tongue Devil. Good night.